Hello everybody, Beneficial Z here, and welcome to We Are the Literature Club, a mod made by my friend Pat. I was originally going to be on the developing team for this mod, but unfortunately I had a lot of work going on at that time, so I wasn't able to actually contribute what I wanted to. But I hope you enjoy this mod. I tried it earlier, tried to record it, the recording got corrupted, so it's pretty good so far, so I'm going to just restart it so you guys can see what I've seen. And hope you enjoy. Hang on 1 second, I gotta double check my Discord here because my friend's giving me a hard time. Y'all know Flopbot. Alright, well, I'm back. Don't forget all the warnings. It's not a reflection of DDLC or Teams of Auto. So the thing about this game is it's like what happens after DDLC, after like right when Act 1 is about to end. It's also blue, and I love that. Let's go, what should I name him? I'll ask Flophog. Oh, that's perfect. Who's Joe, you might be asking? Joe Mama! Alright, so... spoilers! Spoilers, by the way. If you are faint of heart, do not watch this video because there are some graphic and depressing scenes. How? Why? This isn't real. Is it? That startled me. Ah, frickin'. No. No, this is all wrong. This can't be how things end. Not between us. We've been through so much together. Why? Sayori, I'm so sorry. Please don't do this. I'm gonna freaking call Flopog. Alright. Hello, it's Beneficial Z from the future with Flopog.
I'm also here. I'm here to bring you an announcement. I made a thing actually. It's coming out on Halloween, so make sure to go to flimflam.flop.
Yeah.
It's flopog.youtube, whatever.
It's youtube.com.
On YouTube,
yes,
whatever.
I will link it in the description, okay?
Yeah, they'll do that too.
Maybe.
It's coming out on Halloween, so make sure
Which is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow, which is Halloween.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, it's a good animation. I help voice act it, so
yeah,
enjoy that when it comes out.
Yeah, and then after you're done watching that, then you take the link to Zombo's channel, and then you watch this, and then you take the link to my channel, and then you watch that, and then you take the link to Zombo's channel.
All right. Well, anyway, we're back to the game. So yeah, guys, don't forget to check that out on Halloween. Please don't do this. I'm sorry. I just realized Sayori hanging was on the screen the whole time. My cat's being a dingus over there. Don't let our story end like this. I wouldn't be able to bear it. Please. Don't let our story end here. At least, not like this. I remember when I first met you, Sayori. You're gonna love you little Sayori, guys. You were the first friend I had ever made. That's how all our adventures started together. Do you remember? I was such a shy kid. Without you, I would have never dreamed I would be the person I am now. It was all thanks to you. Jeez, would you stop pulling? This is his dad talking. You'd think we were taking you to get your teeth pulled or something. Go easy on him, dear. He's never been here before. The poor little boy is nervous. I guess you're right. I shouldn't be too hard on the kid. Listen, sport, you'll do fine at school. I promise. Or your money back. What money? None, because you didn't pay any. I did, though, because this is a school. You'll meet a lot of new people, and you'll be able to make a bunch of new friends. Don't be scared. Stop tugging on your mother's dress. I remember going to that school building terrified. I had never been anywhere like it before. It all felt so weird. If it weren't for my mom letting me cling onto her dress for dear life, I might have never made it. I remember fearing every step we took towards the main office. I had this vision in my head of what the headmaster would look like, and it scared me. The way my mom talked, I had this vision of an evil-looking man with a long, pointed nose. And his name was Luigi. Okay. Just thinking of it made me pull at my mom's dress even more. We'll be sure to pick you up every day on time, and we'll even go for ice cream afterwards. So that's how you're getting him to calm down, by bribing a 5-year-old with sweets. Hey, if it works, why not? I'm female bear. Oh my gosh. I just realized I'm doing like the female version of Radical Soda's Bear Grylls accent. I'm Bear Grylls! Sea salt ice cream, which, by the way, sounds disgusting. I still remember just how good it tasted when I was little. I think it was your favorite too, Sayori. When we finally made it to the headmaster's office, I was actually kind of relieved. As it turns out, the image little me had of the man was all wrong. He was actually very calm looking. I didn't fear him at all. That being said, he was still a stranger. I was shy at the time and refused to even look at him in the eyes, without tugging on Mother even more. I see. So this must be the little man you two have told me so much about. He's a little shy, isn't he? I think he just needs time to take it all in. This is the first time he's experienced something like this. Well, I suppose that's understandable. What's his name again? I buried my face even deeper into my mom's shirt. I think he's a bit too scared to say for himself. His name is Joe. Who's Joe? Joe, Mom! I already knew his name, of course. I was just hoping to hear it from him. Maybe one day he can tell me all by himself. Listen, little one, you're probably bored to tears here, aren't you? Why don't you go outside and play on the playground? I think there's another kid at your age playing there too. I bet she could use a playmate. Here, I'll page Miss Chives so she can bring you there. You two play nice, okay? Truth be told, I don't think I was ever ready for what was to happen next. What happened next pretty much jump-started my entire life. I was so lucky my parents hadn't signed me up at any other time. If that happened, I never would have met you, and to be honest, we probably wouldn't even be friends. Alright, Mrs. Chives is on her way. Have fun, you two! I'm sorry, guys, for that voice. Don't worry, hon. We won't be too far from here. If you get scared, you can always come back later. Oh, I hate voice acting. When Miss Chives came, I felt way more relaxed. Maybe it was because she reminded me so much of Mom. Don't look so scared, darling. I promise you're gonna have so much fun in class. You'll make new friends, and soon you'll hate to leave. The same happened to me 47 years ago. Just don't think too much about your fear, and you'll make friends in no time. Perhaps sooner than you think. Ah, yes, the very high-res 3D model of a playground on a less high-res 3D model of a park. Mrs. Chives and I walked outside, greeted by the warm breeze of spring. Let's save here. Ahead of us was a playground holding every toy I could have ever hoped for. I remember my fear leaving me at that moment, but when I saw you for the first time, it all ran back. What's the matter, dear? Your eyes lit up when you saw the playground. Oh, it's that cute little girl over there, isn't it? Miss Chai pushed me a bit forward. No, this is fucking face plants. Don't be afraid. She won't bite. Someone with a voice like me might, though. Why don't you go and play with her? It'd be better than being by yourself. Needless to say, my arm was twisted, and I agreed. I don't get that metaphor. Although I was still incredibly anxious, I approached the little girl near the swing set. Huh? Oh my gosh, little Sayori! It's adorable! Her hair's even shorter. That's the cool part. Who are you? When I first heard you speak, it was scary, but I never told you. Truth be told, I had never spoken to a girl before. I had no idea how to react. Luckily, you took charge and got the ball rolling. Now to think of it, I wonder if you noticed I was nervous. Oh, you must be shy. Oh, also, I'm planning on taking the dating Sayori route. If you don't like that, fuck you. Anyway. Oh, you must be shy. My name is Sayori. Nice to meet you. You don't talk much, do you? I like how you can use the scroll wheel to like change your facial expression. That's okay. I used to be like that too. Don't worry, you'll get better. Well, would you like to build sandcastles with me? It's my favorite thing to do. Well, next to knocking them down, of course. If you don't want to talk, that's okay. I can talk for the both of us. So, how about it? You want to play? I struggled a lot to get my first words out, but something about you spurred them out before I was even ready for them. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. You spoke! And you want to play! I like that in a man. Yay! I'll show you how to make really big ones. They're even more fun to knock over. Because they're bigger. Yeah. It took me a while, but eventually I found myself warming up to you. I remember that when my parents came, I never wanted to leave. I told them I wanted to stay and play with my new friend. If I remember correctly, I made a very big scene. But there you were laughing as if you knew you put the spell on me. A spell that has never wore off even to this day. Sayori! Ever since that day I met you, you've been extremely important to me. And then she grows up? Is that what happens? I forget. Hey! No fair! I didn't even finish that one, you meanie! What are you doing? Dude, I'm recording. Go upstairs. I'm voice acting, okay? But you were gonna knock it down anyway. Yeah, but building it is part of the fun. I wanted it to be perfect before I knock it down. It's just a sandcastle. Hey, that's not fair. Now we're even. You know, if we had met anywhere else, I would have never worked between us. You were too much of a klutz and I was way too serious. We wouldn't have become friends under any other circumstances. You gonna sneak food to your bedroom?
What?
Are you gonna sneak food to your bedroom or something?
No.
I really treasured that playground because of that. Sorry guys, that's my roommate if you're wondering. He's annoying. He's so annoying. Compared to roommates who aren't annoying. The impossible became possible. Alright, and now you're dead. Okay. Going to school turned out not to be as bad as I once thought. Well, as long as you were around, that is. You were so lucky we always had the same classes. It was a work of fate if you choose to believe it. I remember that our parents used to always be late. Wait, is this? What? Okay. So we waited for them together in a place called the Usual Spot. There we would always sit alone and I would share my lunch. Even though it was at the end of the day and lunch was hours ago. I remember not eating lunch on purpose. You always forgot to bring yours, so I let you eat mine. It kind of annoyed me at first, but when you actually managed to bring your lunch, I felt sad. Sayori, at the most, you could say that I starved myself for you. And... ... My voice. Okay. Ow! Also, she's older now, apparently. But she's still got kind of... She's kind of small still, so it's cool. You big idiot. I told you that you'd choke if you ate that fast. I bit my tongue! Seriously, what am I going to do with you? Don't be mean, she says as she smiles really happily. As much as you aggravated and annoyed me, I could never stay mad at you. I don't know why that was, but you were the only person that was true for. Was it part of your spell? Oh yeah, last time I tried to record this, I kept going to Harry Potter jokes, and I don't know why. Here, drink some of my water. Maybe it'll make it feel better. Huh? Are you sure? Usually you force me to go to the fountain. You make it sound like I'm being mean when I do that, but really I only bring one bottle of water to school. Here, are you gonna take a sip or not? Thanks, Joe. Maybe this will fix that burning feeling. Really though, just what am I gonna do with you? So I have a question. Huh? Well, a lot of people in class were talking about it, and now it's gotten me all curious. Talking about what? Well, Joe, what kind of girls do you like? Huh? Wait, where did that come from? Everyone in my class was talking about relationships, and it feels weird not having anything to contribute. So I'm just curious if you have anything you want to say about it. So you randomly go and ask me my type? I don't mean for it to be serious. You know that. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. I won't judge. My type, huh? I haven't really thought about it. Well, since I didn't even mean to say that. That's actually the next words. Well, since you asked, my type would have to be and since it's Sayori, and obviously this is the correct choice anyway, cute and carefree would be the correct words to choose. Hey, that sounds like me! You don't have a crush on me, do you, Joe? What? No, of course not. I mean, we're just friends, right? The best! No matter how silly these conversations got, I always enjoyed them. I remember when our parents finally arrived, none of us ever wanted to leave. We were having such a great time. We would always be picked up laughing with big grins across our face, stretching from ear to ear. Looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. Really? And you got away with that? I was in the bathroom when it happened. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now I want to wonder what he did in the bathroom. But actually, I don't want to know, so... Oh! Looks like my mom is here. Guess we'll have to continue this later. I had fun as always. Same time tomorrow? You bet. Okay, see you then. Daniel, voice acting is hard. Okay? Dude, like, do you know how much this hurts my voice at the end of the day? Like, seriously. Our carefree days in middle school were some of the best days of my life. To tell the truth, I missed them greatly. I remember not long after this conversation, during summer, I got some news that almost made me cry. My parents got a new job in the city, and because of it, we'd be moving. Night, Daniel. They already had the house picked out and everything. A small place in the suburbs surrounding the city. I was so angry at them for not telling me sooner, but looking back now, I understand. That summer, you asked why I wasn't myself. Do you remember? I didn't know how to break the news to you, so I just never did. I never wanted to see you cry. I never wanted to hurt my best friend. Why is there always a ...
Hey, are you alright? You're not acting like you usually do. Is something wrong? I mean, if there is something wrong, you better tell me about it, you know?
Huh? Sorry, I guess I zoned out there. I have a lot on my mind. I didn't mean to worry you or anything. Hey, Sayori, your ice cream is melting. Oh no!
Huh? Oh no!
If you don't get that reference, you're not a JoJo fan. But I will put the GIF up on the screen just to infuriate those people who are incredibly creeped out by that scene. You're welcome. Jeez, did you forget that it melt or something?
A momentary lack in judgment. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Anyway, what are your plans this weekend, Joe?
Who's Joe?
Joe Mama!
Whoops. Okay, I guess I'll save. Empty slot. Hello. Oh, save game.
Did you forget the Firefly Festival is Friday? And can you say that 5 times fast? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Huh? Firefly? Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, I was planning on going, but I didn't know who to go with.
Wait, seriously? You never thought once about me? Now I feel hurt.
Jeez. The festival are all around couples, Sayori. It'd be weird to go alone or show up with you because we're just friends.
I say we go anyway. Forget about what society thinks.
We live in a society.
Nobody has to know we're not a couple.
Yeah, but I don't know. Besides, everyone will assume we are.
Who cares? Let's just go. I think we deserve it after so much schoolwork. Let's go see the fireflies!
Dang, I've already been recording for 24 minutes. I could never outshine your deep-rooted spirit no matter how hard I tried. If you put your mind to something and wanted to do, your ambition shone through. It always convinced me to happily do whatever you wanted to.
So are we going or not? Please say yes. Please say yes. I don't know why I repeated myself twice.
Fine. I guess we'll go. That was a joke about the Mario kissing. He's like, oh, fine.
Yes! That's not a word. Let's head straight there when the day comes, as soon as it gets dark.
Sayori, you don't even know how to get there.
I guess you're right.
How about you come here when the night falls and we walk there together? I know how to get there and it's not too far away.
You got it! Do the Mario! Just like that.
Good, now hurry up and finish your ice cream. It's starting to melt again.
Ah!
What would the harm be going with you? I thought it would be a good send up for us. Still, even when the night finally came, I couldn't tell you I was leaving. I tried, I really did. But the words never came out. And we were just having too much fun. She's so tiny.
Ooh, the fireflies were amazing. I'm so glad I came
wouldn't be here, even be here without you in the first place. So,
Hey, Joe! You think I'm underdressed? All the girls here are dressed in yukata. And I just hear my normal everyday clothes.
that's just because they have boyfriends to impress. I am going to save again. I didn't even save over that yet. We're not a couple, remember?
Oh, right.
Sayori, you okay? You look sad now. You're not upset about the whole yukata thing, are you?
Huh? No, of course not. Why will that upset me? I'm never upset when I'm around you. I'm always happy when you're with me.
If you say so. Hey, Sayori.
Huh?
I'm gonna go with thank you.
Are you trying to make me cry, Joe?
Well, what? No. Well, you look so bummed out about the whole thing, the yukata thing. I just wanted to cheer you up. I mean what I said, though. Without you, my life would be way different and for the worse. Thank you for everything. And I mean that.
You're really gonna make me cry if you keep it up.
Sorry, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Don't ever get bummed out like that again, okay? It doesn't fit you.
Sure thing.
Wow, that was quick. That night had to have been one of the best nights of my life. Everything was perfect. The fireworks, the fireflies, and you'd say, you didn't need some fancy dress. It wouldn't have changed how you looked in my eyes anyway. Going from one of the best nights of my life to one of the worst mornings. That was the day my family and I began packing for our move. This is interesting, isn't it, guys? I never broke the news to you, so your parents had to break it to you instead. I can't even imagine how much that may have hurt you, Sayori. I remember you running down the street when we were packing, tears running down your face. My parents looked at each other and decided that we need a moment to ourselves. They were right, but we needed more than that, didn't we?
Tell me why.
No, okay.
Tell me why. Why didn't you tell me?
Sayori.
Why didn't you tell me you were leaving? We're friends after all.
Sayori. I couldn't speak. I couldn't utter even one word. You had me in utter shock. I forgot about that button. I never saw you that sad before. I never would do ever again.
It's not fair. It's not fair, you know. You're my best friend, Joe. How can I go on knowing we'll stop being friends? It's not fair. Why do things like this always happen to me? I can't take it anymore. I wish I would just stop.
Oh, God. Pat. That's the worst thing you could put there. Seriously? Pat. That is not very tasteful. I wanted to say something, anything to make you feel better, but shame on me, I couldn't. No matter what I said, the same events in the future were bound to happen. Even now, I'm still sorry for the day. I should have been the one to tell you, but I just couldn't. I'm gonna badmouth Pat here real quick. Alright, I told him. In the end, I hurt you more by not telling you, and that's what I wanted to avoid. The long drive to the city was terrible and I couldn't stop crying. I think my what? I think my parents realized what a toll saying goodbye to my best friend was. They knew I would never really enjoy life without you in it. Seemed like the end of our story back then, but it wasn't, was it? It was sad, but thankfully there was a silver lining. Do you remember what that silver lining was? Of course you do. The silver lining was that we weren't apart for long. We would find each other soon once again. We always have. We always do. I think the first 2 weeks without you were the hardest. For most of them, I just stayed in my room. I remember our parents gave you our phone number before we left. You never called, did you? Did you, Sayori? Oh, I know. You hated me. You were angry, and I couldn't blame you for this. You had every right to be. You both... hang on. Also, that button was off-centered. We both thought our time was over, didn't we?
Joe!
So you tell me, how did it end up like this?
Joe! Woo! I didn't think I'd catch up to you on time.
You were lucky I was about to leave without you.
Don't say that. I got here as fast as I could.
You skipped breakfast, didn't you? You're gonna get hungry. I can't feed you like I used to in middle school, you know.
Wait, you can't? This isn't what I signed up for. Well, off to hang myself.
Never mind. I didn't say that.
I mean, of course you can't. That would be ridiculous.
Honestly, you haven't changed one bit since I first met you. You're still the same girl I met at the playground.
I mean, I grew taller.
It's true, I did move away from you, but it wasn't for that long, was it? Your parents eventually surprised you that first summer, and after that, you made the long commute every year just to see me. Eventually, your father got a job working with mine in the city, and you moved into the house right next to mine. It was just like how it was when we were little kids. Also, if you guys recognize, this is the house from DDLC. So they're back in the main timeline now. This is probably right at the beginning of DDLC. You remember to get your transcripts, right? You won't be able to apply without them.
That I do have.
You remember what you gave me at the playground before we had to leave? I remember just now. It was a poem. Although it's lost to time now, I still remember one very important line.
We'll figure this friendship out together.
That line, written by little you, got me through so much in my life. Thank you for that, Sayori.
Alright, I'm ready to go. Are you?
I'm ready. Let's go now, or we'll both be late. You don't want to be late for your first day, do you?
Right. What do you think?
Hey.
Do you think we can become best friends?
Best friends?
Yeah, those are like friends who do everything with each other.
But you're a girl, and gamers like me can't be best friends with a girl.
So, a lot of boys have girlfriends.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'm not really sure. I've heard a lot of people talk about it though. Well, anyway, do you want to be my boyfriend?
Sure, I guess.
Great, we'll learn about this friend stuff together.
Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. Oh.
We both have minds. We both have a heart. We're made for each other. I know that's true. We'll figure out this friendship together. This minute now!
Look at that little smiley face. Oh, shit. Forgot about this. No, this has to be something that I can do. After everything we've been through, this can't be how our story ends. No, no, please. Sayori. Please don't go. for it. Huh? Ah, yes. Look at this. Look at this. Restore permissions. Yes. Welcome back, unknown user. Restore file. Sayori. Restoration complete. Log out user. Sayori's alive. Wait for it. Close console. You hear this? Wait for it. Wait, I didn't hear it. What the heck? Ah, there it is. Sayori? Her heart's beating. Oh, shit. Well, it's been muted the whole time. Sorry, guys, but it was just playing DDLC music, so... For the rest of the video, I'll be sure to have audio. Huh?
Huh? What? What is this?
Alright. I guess I'll just add in some music. We'll figure this friendship out together, don't you remember? I'm not about to give up on you, Sayori. Don't you dare give up on me. What?
I'm alive?
Yes, you are, Sayori. You've been alive for a few days now. I'd say she's been alive for like 16 years, but that's just me.
But how? I don't understand.
Who cares whether it makes sense at this point? You're alive and safe, that's all I care about. Sayori, I am so sorry I was your best friend, but I had no idea. You hid it so well with your happiness that everyone's thought you were using it to cover up something like this. I have no idea what you might be going through, but just know this. I'm not going to let you suffer alone. Not anymore. We'll figure this friendship out together, right? Well, to me, this is just part of it.
It hurts, you know. You having to worry about me all the time. Not to mention how you clearly got along better with the other members of the club. We should have never been friends in the first place, huh? We're just too different. Ouch!
Easy there, Sayori. Your throat isn't fully healed yet, so try not to talk so much. You know what I always thought? You and me becoming friends, two people that are so different? It was beautiful. It always has been, or it always will be. Don't ever think you're being a burden on me, you baka. Because a life with you gone... That's the real burden. Alright, like I said earlier, guys, I'm gonna have to be romantic. And to put it straight, I love you, Sayori. Ah, yes, the perfect music for a hospital.
Oh, Joe, back again, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Well,
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you again, dear. You remember the way?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know it's ma'am. I'm not that stupid.
I'll leave it to you then. I'm sure she can't wait to see you.
Sayori, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, I would definitely say. How have you been doing since my last visit? I hope you've been doing well. Me? Well, I guess the same old. Pretty lonely without you, but I know that this is only a cause of you getting better. Makes it bearable. The doctor stopped in the other day while I was getting a snack, and you know what he said? He said your treatment is coming along very well, and if there are no problems, he plans on releasing you. I think he's officially supposed to tell you, but I think he wants me to instead. Good, because it's about time you get better, idiot. I just stocked up on sea salt ice cream. Alright, and how about this? Does this hurt? Oh hey, looks like you have someone who wants to see you. So Joe, your visit was today, huh? Time sure does fly. Well, I think Sayori will want to spend time with you alone. Sayori, we can finish your checkup at a later time.
Thank you, Doctor.
If you need me, just push that little red button on the wall. Just smash that button. See you guys later.
Joe!
Hey, how's my little mental patient this evening? Jesus Christ, Pat!
You shouldn't say that. It sounds really mean.
A momentary lack in judgment. Anyway, how are you feeling?
Good. The doctor says that everything is going really well.
I'm happy to hear it. Hey, I have a question I want to ask you, okay?
What is it?
What's your favorite festival?
Firefly.
Right, and when is the Firefly Festival?
Next Friday, right?
Well, if you play your cards right, the doctor says you can go home just in time for it.
Awesome.
Yep, but I have a freezer full of sea salt ice cream waiting for the occasion.
Yes.
You were a lot of things to me over the years, Sayori. Wait, what's a stranger, a partner in crime, a schoolmate, but most importantly, you've always been my best friend.
Are you okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, what are you doing? Actually, that feels kind of nice.
What is he doing? Meh. I'd be lying if I said I never want to try it. At least once anyway.
Okay, now I feel like a dog.
Oh, he's petting her.
Stop petting me already.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
Wait, what? What? 3 years later? Oh, cool! Well, you know what that means. I'm going to have to stop it here now that we've got the backstory done. Dear Sayori, how was life after high school? How's life after high school being treated you? For me, it's been good, I guess. Thing is, I'm not where I want to be in my life, at least not yet. Part of me thinks it's okay, but some part of me thinks that I should have it all figured out by now. I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately, pondering, wondering how I'm actually going to get where I think it is I'm going. I plan to go to college soon, did you hear? Well, I guess you didn't because I didn't tell you, but it's true. However, right now I'm just trying to scrape by. My father came back in town and he offered me a job working with him, of course. Of course, I don't actually know what it is he does. But every penny helps, right? Anything to pay for my education, the less I have to borrow, the better, right? You know, I've been thinking a lot about you these past few weeks. It's been almost 3 years since we last seen each other, and I wonder how college life is going for you. Last time I got a letter from you was a while ago. I would just like to know how you are doing. You know what all this writing makes me think about? Yeah, the literature club. You remember, don't you? It's been a while, hasn't it? I remember how we used to all write poems, eat, drink tea, and just be goofballs. I kind of miss it now more than ever, but because there's not really any time to fool around in the real world, it's all very boring. Anyway, I'm making myself feel kind of down, and I know you would get angry at me for that. Give me a call sometime, yeah, Sayori. Number is still the same. Your best friend, Joe. Aww. Wait, is Sayori at the college he's going to? And maybe the others? I'm not gonna stop it here, guys. I might just make a long episode. Maybe like an hour and a half. If you don't like this in the future, let me know. But I'm enjoying this mod. Well, here we are. According to the GPS, this is the place. Looks kind of old, doesn't it? As I step towards the front of the large house, a dignified air begins to hang over me. When I arrive on the front steps, I gently place my pointer finger upon the brass button of the doorbell and push. The doorbell rings, but with just enough of a delay to startle me back when it does so. Ah! What, did that scare you? My dad would say the exact same thing. Oh my gosh. Ha! What? That scare you? My brother Thomas would definitely say that. Oh, don't give me that face, Joe. I was only teasing. If you're wondering, guys, who don't know, even if you've been sticking on the channel, I have 2 brothers, not one. Jacob, you all know him. But my brother Thomas is the oldest. He lives in Tennessee, unlike me. Momentarily, the door begins to creak open, and the figure of a kindly old woman appears from inside the doorframe. Oh, you 2 must be the workmen I called. Please come in. I have a few things I need doing, and my back won't allow me to do much. Why am I doing Mario? Okay, I guess I'll have to. Yes, ma'am, that's what we're here for. Shake a leg, boy. Please, no need to get ahead of yourselves. These days I find that I have all the time in the world. It's no trouble for us, ma'am. Just point us in the right direction and say go. Well, in that case, I'll head inside and show you where you can get started. Yes, ma'am. It's Luigi's mansion. Holy shit. When we stepped through the doorframe of the old manor, our dignified air became that much heavier. Inside furnishings, although old, were clearly valuable and well taken care of, and many expensive looking items lined the shelves. They were seemingly strategically placed upon the walls. I just told Pat, wow, that old lady lives in Luigi's mansion. I need to get a picture of that. Speaking of which, we were bathed in a rich purple paint that seemed to cast a purple hue on the entirety of the interior of the home, creating a small tinge of mystery as my wondering eyes began to survey the surroundings. When my father and I finished their work, the woman invited us into the main parlor of the house for a spot of tea. As a small thank you for our time, we would all sit down around a circular table adorned with a purple tablecloth when we'd sip our tea, enjoying a small degree of small talk. When I finished my cup, I took my leave of the small table and began to examine the purple surroundings further. As I walked calmly down the room, I was eventually led to a small corner shelf nested tightly beside a couch covered in purple cloth. My eyes grew wide as I saw a small portrait that rested in the center shelf. I quickly grabbed it up into my hands, and I realized it's Yuri, isn't it? This wasn't just any girl, it was a girl I knew. A girl who I would know that had a favorite innerwear. Wait, Natsuki? Holy shit! It's a portrait of Natsuki. Sounds like you found a portrait of my granddaughter here. Does she look cute to you? I think the 2 of you are around the same age. You look like it anyway. Miss Avery, was it? Yes, dear. That is correct. Maggie, you almost look like you were in a state of shock. What is it, dear? You say this girl was your granddaughter? Yes, that is correct. I was given that by her when she graduated high school. Lovely, don't you think? Ma'am, if you can believe it, I already went to school with your granddaughter. We're in the same club together as well. This is Avery's eyes widen. You're the boy from the literary club? Okay, fair enough. Do you remember my granddaughter's name? Natsuki. Well, that settles it. You must be the boy she told me all about over the phone. Pleasure to meet you. Small world, huh? You know, he hasn't seen any of those girls since they all graduated. Even his best friend moved off to attend college. He's tried to reconnect with them, but you just can't find where they all ended up. You miss them dearly, don't you, dear? Yes, ma'am. Well, I can't speak for all the other members, but my little Natsuki is planning to visit me in the next week. Why don't you come stay a while she's here? She'll be here all week before she returns to culinary school. Of course she's in culinary school. I returned toward my father and gave me a satisfactory nod. Go ahead. I know how much these girls mean to you. Sorry, it's getting close to the holiday. Not much work coming in. I'll be able to hold down the fort without you, kiddo. Well, then it's settled. How about we exchange phone numbers? That way I can call you on the day she's supposed to be arriving. You can surprise her when she gets here. Wait, she's gonna be like 3 years older. Is she gonna look different? We'll have it all planned out. What do you say? Sounds great, man. Sounds great. What? I'm already excited. I haven't seen her in such a long time. Oh, hon. When you get to be my age, 3 years is nothing. I suppose that's settled. Miss Avery, thank you for your hospitality. I hope our work is up to your standards. Oh my, very much so. Thank you, boys. Right, well, it's getting late and we should really be going. Of course, I understand. Of course, I understand. Oh dear, come here and let's exchange those phone numbers. And that way we'll be all set to go when she arrives. Right away, ma'am. this home still. When I finally arrived back home, I immediately raced to my bedroom and plopped on my bed. My whole body was shaking with excitement. I mean, you gotta love Natsuki, right? 3 years ago, the literature club, the girls, they were my whole world. It would be amazing to start making contact with them all again. As I rolled over, I spied the dusty top of my bedside table, and a thought rolled across my mind as I extended my arm for the drawer. I dug into it with a mission burned inside my head. After gripping a few questionable things, I managed to grip the thing that held dearest to my heart, a high school yearbook. I quickly held it with both hands as I flipped myself over on my bed and hastily flipped through the pages in the club section. I have no idea what Yuri did. There, in faded ink coloring, were the faces of the literature club. That's funny. I don't really remember Natsuki being that short. I stared at the page for several minutes before standing out of my small stupor and backpedaling to the classes section. Here I would stop on mine and Sayori's class, a small but intense grin would begin to blink in my face as I stared down the column of pictures and names. I gently tapped Sayori's picture when I saw it. I must have been lost in thought for longer than deeper than I imagined. When I was finally brought out of my room, it darkened. It wasn't long after I brought myself free from my nostalgia that I noticed my phone ringing on the foot of my bed. I quickly made a desperate leap for it, and after flipping it open, I pressed it firmly to my ear.
Sorry for making you wait. I was busy doing something important.
Like what? Wait.
Sorry for making you wait. I was busy doing something important.
I mean, it's been a while, but I can never forget that ridiculous voice. Sayori, it's you. How have you been?
Hey, Joe. I was gonna ask you the same thing. How have you been? Did you get my letter?
Yeah, did you get the one I sent you back? Sayori.
I'm messing with you. Of course I got it. That's why I called.
That's a relief. I still don't understand why we can't just email each other, though.
Come on, did you not learn anything during club? Writing a letter by hand makes it that much more special.
Right.
Yeah, by hand.
Okay. Oh, hey, that reminds me of something really cool that happened today. Wanna hear?
You bet. What's up?
Well, you know how I started working with my dad to pay my way through college, right? Guess what? We had a house call today. It was for Natsuki's grandmother.
For real, Joe? That's amazing. I haven't seen any of them in years.
That's what I thought, too. This is Avery, that's her name, and she's going to allow me to stay over at her house when Natsuki comes to visit her next week. What do you think about that, Sayori?
Hey, this could work out well for everyone involved.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
I was planning to come visit next week. This will work out great. Why didn't you ask Natsuki's grandmother if I could be your +1? We could have a small semi-club reunion.
Are you sure? You think she would go for that? I mean, I will totally ask. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Awesome, we can go see the fireflies again.
Sayori, is that all you ever come around for?
No! Well, I gotta go. Let me know when Natsuki's grandmother says ASAP, okay? I'm actually in the middle of packing my bags now. Talk to you later, Joe.
Yeah, nice hearing from you, Sayori. Talk to you later. I doubt she actually sounds like that anymore, but that's her voice. So, a reunion 3 years in the making, coming together in just a short 24-hour period. It's funny how life works out sometimes. I was both happy and sad at this revelation. Happy to be seeing Sayori Natsuki once again. But what about Monica and the quiet Yuri? Still have no idea where they ended up. No idea where to look either. Nevertheless, I suppose I should just dwell on the happier side of things for now. I want to save over that one. Next week I get to spend time with not my only best friend, but with a friend I have thought I had all but lost. This excitement I'm feeling is going to make it hard to sleep tonight. A few days later. Alright, you two, I did my part. You two have fun, alright? Let me know if you guys need anything, okay?
Sure thing, Joe's dad.
You know, Sayori, you don't have to call me that. That joke is pretty stale after all these years, don't you think? Oh, it looks like Mrs. Avery is at the front steps waiting on you two. You better get a move on. Yeah, I guess we should. Come, Sayori. Come on, Sayori, let's not keep her waiting.
Right!
When Sayori and I arrived on the front steps, we turned back towards our father, who gave us a small nod and wave, and then was off, leaving us in the care of the regal Miss Avery. Well, I'm glad to see the both of you made it. My little Nat will be here in just a few hours. We had to stop on the way here. Sadly, Sayori had to pee.
Hey, no one wants to hear that. Anyway, nice to finally meet you, Miss Avery. Joe has told me a lot about you. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Think nothing of it, dear. Believe it or not, I feel like we've already met with how my little Nat talked about you all. Now let's get inside and we'll get to work planning a surprise. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am! Wow, look at all this purple.
Surprise, dear. Purple is my favorite color.
Well, I'm not surprised about that. So you did all this because it's your favorite color? Wow, I guess I see where Natsuki gets it from.
Huh? What do you mean by that, Sayori?
Indeed.
Her favorite color is pink after all. Not quite purple, but close. I remember the first time she came over here and said she hated her natural hair. We spent all day dyeing it, even getting her contacts to match. Oh, she doesn't actually have fucking demon eyes? Wait, seriously? Hee, I knew it. No one has naturally pink.
Ah, I knew it! No one has naturally pink hair!
Wait, I'm a little lost. I guess I have to admit, she does think after her granny. One of the things she hates about her school is that they don't allow students to color their hair wild colors. They are pretty strict on things like tattoos, hair dye, and dress. Really? I figured a college would be more laid back than a high school. Well, if it's a private institution, it's a miracle my little Nat was even accepted. But they swear up and down that my girl has a talent they have never seen in a long time. It makes me cry. Well, she is a good baker.
Well, her cupcakes are amazing, I know that. Hey Joe, let's clean up a little. It's the least we can do. Little big time fly by.
No arguments here. Sounds like a good idea to me, Sayori.
Right!
Come on. Several hours later.
You know who all this purple reminds me of, Joe?
Yuri?
Hey, I didn't expect you to get it first try. You must have been thinking it too.
Yep, she's crossed my mind a time or two while we were cleaning. I bet she would have loved to see this place.
Yep, sure looks like her style.
That was a really weird doorbell.
Huh, did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like the doorbell.
Alright, that's her, everybody. Yo, hi.
Oh my gosh, it's the Yuri Nazi fight song. Right, come on, Sayori. Oh, where are we? Hey! That's Sayori's hand. He yanked her to an adjacent room.
Hey, don't yank me like that.
Sorry, but we had to get out of here fast. Speaking of which, do you see a light switch anywhere?
Yes, you want to turn the lights off? That sounds fun.
Sayori, I need your help here.
Right, let's see if I can find it. Okay, this should be it. You ready?
Yeah, flip it.
Wow, I can't see my hand if I'm with it.
Ow! Hush, dummy, you'll give us away.
Maybe, but did you really have to jab me with your elbow?
That wasn't my elbow. No, I'm kidding. Shh! I hear them coming. Get in your place. Glad to see you make it all right, Nat. So tell me, how was your trip?
As good as it had been. It could have been, and guess, public transportation sucks.
Well, I'm just happy to see you made it, dear.
Me too! All the rules were driving me nuts. I needed a break.
Well, why don't you come inside the parlor and I'll make us some tea and we can talk all about it.
That sounds good. Hey, Graham, why are the lights off in there? Do we do it now?
Shh, not now. Oh, well, that's funny. I thought I left them on. Oh, I bet I know what this is.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You'll see. You'll see. Surprise!
Surprise!
Ack! Oh, she's got good hair. Wait. They recolored her hair, but her face also seen the effects of it. Hey, what?
Hey, what the hell? You scared the hell out of me. Joe? Sayori!
Wait, what? Upon the realization of who it was that just frightened her, Asuka leaped into Sayori's arms and so that he couldn't do a squeal of happiness.
Joe, help! She's suffocating me!
At this, Natsuki loosened her grip and goes to where she stood before, slightly awkwardly.
Sorry, I guess I was just taken away. Wait, hang on. What are you two doing here?
Your grandmother invited us over.
No way! Graham, how did you get in contact with him? It's amazing.
Oh, that's a story, Nat.
Why don't you get set up in your room? When we get ready, we can discuss it during dinner. Gladly! At any rate, I never thought I'd see anyone from the club ever again. Is Monica or even Yuri with you?
I shook my head with a somber notion.
Well, it's good to see you two regardless. Hey, Sayori, why are you staring at me like that? Huh? Oh, was I staring? Yes, you were, and still are. Wait, damn it! It's the hair, isn't it? I hate it! Now that you mention it, it does look a little loud. I mean, it looks great, Natsuki. Save it, I know it looks bad. I don't have much of a choice when I'm at school. Good thing Graham keeps a good supply of my favorite dye, hee. Wow. Hey, what kind of attitude is that? Wow, huh?
You haven't changed a bit, you know.
Huh? Joe, wait, what do you mean by that? You know what, never mind, I'm just happy to see you two idiots.
That's a little mean, Nat. Your friends came all the way just to see you calling them mean names.
Graham!
Well,
I suppose you're right, Joe. Sayori, I'm happy to see you two idiots. It's been too long. Sayori, will you stop staring at me? Oopsie, I just can't help it.
for what it's worth, Natsuki, I don't think it's that odd looking at all.
Huh? Joe? God, I hate you both.
Natsuki turns around with a huff, then grabs a bag and makes her way upstairs, soon out of sight from Sayori's piercing great gaze.
Oh, I was kind of enthralled.
I think that's why she left in such a hurry.
Oh.
Well, Nat gets cleaned up. Why don't we start on dinner? It's not Mario anymore. It's just some weird voice.
Sounds good to me. I'm hungry.
Sayori, hunger to you is an emotion, and one you are almost always feeling.
Hee hee.
Wow, that's the biggest rice porridge I've ever had. What did you think, Sayori? Sayori manages to make a muffled sound of approval from her stuffed mouth. I guess she likes it. Miss Avery sure can cook. It's really good.
Well, I'm glad you like it, dear.
It's Natsuki's favorite dish. I can see why. Suddenly, the stairs creak behind us. In a second, her hair looks so pink. No, I didn't see it pink. It's like we were greeted by the visit of Natsuki, this time sorting her trademark hair and pink eyes. That's why. Pink hair eyes. That's why I didn't look natural, because her eyes were not pink.
Honestly, I feel so much more like me now. Wait, are you still staring at me?
Ow.
That was quick. Didn't Graham tell you? I can't stand my natural hair. What's to eat? Oh, sweet, my favorite!
Natsuki pulls up a chair and flops down, quickly beginning to stuff her face.
Joe, you sure? You should tell her to slow down or she'll choke. You tell me all the time.
That's just you. I don't think Natsuki will forget how to swallow.
Slow down, dear. Don't hurt yourself. You act like you haven't eaten such a meal in a while. Don't they feed you in school? Yeah, not like this, Graham.
After all, after everyone finished eating, we began to engage in a degree of small chat. We discussed different topics as the sun gave way to the moon and darkness began to fall.
Well, I'm glad Joe was the one that answered your call, Graham. This is the best homecoming present I could have asked for.
That's a different side of Natsuki. You're grateful.
Oh, shut it. Yes, I'm happy to see you two, okay? You have no idea what it's like to be surrounded by the kinds of people I am. I feel like Gordon Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen. I'm not a fan of any of them. So you haven't replaced us? That's sweet. What? Huh. Sure, let's go with that. No one's gonna replace you guys.
Well, Sayori, Joe, do you have any plans tomorrow?
Now that you mention it, I haven't thought of anything. Have you, Joe?
My mind is blank.
Well, Nat, why don't you take your friends and show them around town?
It'll be great for all of you.
Huh? Hey, maybe you're right, Graham. It would be a good way to catch up. Alright, I'll do it, but don't expect it to be early in the morning. I'm gonna sleep till noon. Oh wait, I'm sure it was a well-deserved rest, dear.
And with that, we all retreated from the table and headed to our respective bedrooms. What the heck? I was awakened that first night by a strange sound coming from outside my bedroom door. At first, I couldn't make out what it was because it was muffled as it came through to my room. As I rose and began to listen closely, it began to sound like a slow whimper, almost like crying. Curiously, I rose from my bed, slipped on my slippers, and fumbled my way to my door.
Huh? Joe, what are you doing up?
I could ask you the same question. I came because of the noise I was hearing.
Me too, I think it's coming from Natsuki's room.
Sayori put her ear to the door and listened carefully. Her facial expression changed to a puzzled one before she spoke to me.
It sounds like she's crying.
Huh?
It's Natsuki. It sounds like she's crying.
Really? But she was so happy before. Sayori reached for the doorknob and slowly turned it.
Joe, the door's unlocked.
Wait, we can't just go in, can we?
Maybe you're right. Sayori quickly grabbed it.
Sayori quickly grabbed a hold of my shirt collar and thrust the door open.
Sayori,
what are you... Ah! When I tumbled through the door frame and arrived inside the opposite room, I was met with a surprised expression of, what the heck? Natsuki looming over me. What the heck am I looking at? A large volume of manga in her hand, as if she was ready to swat me away like I was a fly. Please don't hit me.
Wait! What are you doing here, Joe?
I heard you crying. I shouldn't be in here, sorry, I was just worried.
Wait, you heard that?
That was pretty loud.
Shut up!
I'm sorry, I guess I'll just go.
No, wait! I mean, don't go.
Huh?
Joe, can you keep this secret?
Sure.
I'm crying because, although I'm at my parents and happy right now, eventually I have to go and see my father, and I hate him. I hate him with everything that I am.
Natsuki.
He's a bastard! There, I said it! He's an abusive bastard that hits me and starves me to death.
Natsuki, is that true? I've heard rumors, but...
You knew?
He told me...
He told me he would beat me within an inch of my life if I ever told anyone. I suffered in silence all throughout middle and high school because of him. The club was the only safe place I ever had. When I got the chance, I left for college. I hated there. Everyone is so different than me. What gets me away from that asshole? I'm so happy that my grandmother is kind enough to pay my tuition so I can escape her heartless son.
Natsuki, I don't know what to say.
It's fine. I'm tough enough to deal with these kind of things on my own, you know.
Bang. The tumbling body of Sayori came barreling into the room. Natsuki uttered a small scream and leaped into my arms as an instinctive action. When the shock had settled, she quickly jumped off of me and began dusting herself up.
Sayori, are you listening to us? Huh? No. I mean, I couldn't hear anything as the door was so thick. Ha ha ha.
Natsuki began to wipe away her tears.
I missed you guys a lot. Sayori, don't worry about her, okay?
Eh, Natsuki?
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You go back to bed. No need to worry about me anymore tonight. If you say so. Joe, do you think she's okay to leave alone?
Yeah, I think so. Besides, we need to get our rest, Sayori. We have a big day planned for tomorrow.
Right.
Alright, I think once this next text box comes up, I'll save it and finish the video. It's been a long one. I'll probably crop out some of them. Just wait, click. Hello? Hello, who is this? Are you just... Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching that first episode of We Are the Literature Club by Patch Attack. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and let him know if you can somehow. I'm sure he has a YouTube channel. If he does, I'll probably link it in the description. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.